I'm proposing an immigration policy for the UK that means decisions on entry are made by a pub immigration jury. What exactly is a pub immigration jury and how would it work? This is a rough and ready democratic way for a quick and final decision on applications to stay in the UK for more than 6 months. The decision will be made by a jury of 3 ordinary UK nationals, no lawyers, no officials, in a 1 hour interview in a UK pub. You might be thinking, have I been drinking too much? Old speckled hen. Or surely the legal obstacles are huge, and yes, they are, but that's for another video. Right now, please just hear me out explaining how pub immigration juries could work and ask yourself just one question. Would you and a majority of Brits support something like this? My name is Michael Chambers. I'm from London. I'm 53, a dad, an ex-solicitor, a whistleblower, a member of Reform, and a proud West Ham fan. I also taught English to foreigners for many years. I'm a speaker of several European languages, but have only ever lived in the UK. I'm a proud Englishman with Scottish and Irish roots. So let's get started on the details of pub immigration juries. Part 1, the initial application. The applicant chooses 2 sponsors who have already the permanent right to remain in the UK and who live in the UK now. The applicant sends the Home Secretary a 1-minute self-introduction video in English, including the part of the UK they want to live in, and the 2 sponsors send similar videos. Part 2, jury selection. The Home Secretary selects a citizens' jury of 3 local residents to interview the applicant, who will be online, and also the sponsors in person. This will be in an approved pub at a scheduled time. The jury members must be at least 45, UK nationals, and have lived in the UK for the last 20 years. I suggest preference to pensioners, the early retired, the disabled, and the unemployed. Each jury member is paid at the minimum wage. There's no special training. A 4th person can observe. Part 3, the interview. The bar manager shows the jury and sponsors to a quiet spot in the pub where they can't be overheard. The applicant joins the meeting on video from their country or a holding centre. There are no interpreters and no translation software. The interview lasts up to 1 hour and is recorded. Everyone can drink alcohol in moderation, but they don't have to. They must not get drunk. The interview is fairly informal. Everyone must be polite, respectful, and reasonably sensitive. Part 4, is the applicant a good fit for the UK? The jury's goal is to get to know the applicant and sponsors to decide if the applicant could be a good neighbour, well supported in the UK, and a reasonably good fit for our culture, like in a job interview. Questions can be about background, skills, interest in the UK. In another video, I can give some specific examples. If it quickly becomes obvious that answers are not credible, or the applicant can't understand, or is obviously a poor fit for the UK, then the interview can be cut short. Part 5, the decision. After 1 hour max, the interview is over and sponsors leave. The jury discuss their impressions of the applicant and sponsors. The jury votes by a majority to allow the application to proceed or reject it. The decision of the jury is final. There is no appeal. The jury records a brief video with reasons for the applicant and the Home Office. They can give suggestions on what a rejected applicant could do to improve their chances in future. The jury can also record a separate video for the Home Office on issues they think they should follow up the applicant or sponsors on. The decision-making process is deliberately rough and ready and crucially can't be challenged legally. The Home Secretary just rubber stamps the decision. To summarise, an applicant is interviewed online in the presence of their 2 UK-based sponsors in a pub by 3 UK nationals who make a reasoned but not professional jury decision. The process is deliberately simple, relying on videos and a meeting with few documents or structure. The decision is final with reasons, but no legal review or appeal is possible. What do you think? If you broadly agree, why? What might you do differently? If you disagree with the system, why? Don't focus on the legal obstacles yet. We'll deal with them in future. Thank you for listening, and cheers.